Do you know how much we travel from Dubai?
I don't keep track of everything, but yeah, pretty far.
From Dubai to the entry point is about 8 hours. From home to Al Ain border, it's 2 hours already, more than that. And then from the border to the entry point of Bar Al Hikman, it's about 6 hours. And then off-road for 50 kilometers. That was about an hour, I think. And it was dark, so dark. We were like driving in the moon.
Yeah.
The day after my mom and sister flew to the Philippines, my dad and I found the perfect chance for a father-son road trip. A quick escape to Oman during spring break. As the sun dipped below the horizon, we reached the Al Ain border, only to have our drone and radios confiscated. A rocky start. But the adventure had just begun. We had a long drive ahead. After grabbing snacks at a gas station, the desert stretched out before us. Winding roads, strange landmarks like a massive camel statue with the Oman flag on its back, and eventually I passed out for a long nap. When I woke up, we were at the beach. I asked if we can set up the tent. I expected sand, but my dad had other plans. No rooftop tent? No problem. We pitched our tent on top of the Jeep. A sketchy but weirdly exciting. I woke up at the sunrise in a panic. The tent was hot, the Jeep window was burned my foot. But the view? Crystal clear waters and endless blue sky. We made breakfast, classic minced meat with veggies, and watched fish leap from the ocean as the turtles peeked through the waves. Next, we made our way to the sugar dunes. I got to drive a bit. Then, as usual, the roads rocked me right to sleep. By the time we arrived, the sun was setting perfectly over the dunes, casting golden light across the sand. Then something magical happened. The ocean started glowing green. It was surreal. Even the stars above seemed bigger and brighter than we'd ever seen back in Dubai.
In this episode, we're heading deep into the heart of Oman, to the towering peaks of Jebel Shams. From the southern coast of Khaluf, it's a 5-hour journey across changing landscapes, winding roads, and a raw adventure. Let's hit the road.
Oh, like a fountain? No, not a spring. Yeah, basically, yeah, spring. Will there be like algae and like seaweed there or no? Like just, it looks like a pool, but it's like a spring. Yeah. Like a jacuzzi.
So we have arrived at Jebel Shams, or at least that's what the map says, but the reality, we're still a few kilometers away from our actual campsite. And those last few kilometers, they where the real adventure begins. This isn't just your average mountain pass. Jebel Shams literally is the mountain of the sun. It's the tallest peak in Oman. It towers at just over 3,000 meters, and the air up here hits different, crisp, dry, and a little bit wild. It's the kind of place that reminds you how small you are and how big the world can feel. But getting there isn't exactly smooth sailing. The road gets narrow, rough, and steep, one of the highest campsites that you can actually drive to in the country. And depending on your vehicle and your nerves, it might just test both. It's rocky, it's rutted, and the incline, let's just say your traction control becomes your best friend. But here's the thing, that's kind of the point. If this place were easy to reach, it wouldn't feel so special. There's a kind of lesson hidden in the climb. The effort it takes to reach the beautiful place makes it feel even more beautiful when you finally arrive. Up here, there's no noise, no lights, just the hum of the wind through the mountain and the occasional goat that seems to be living in its best life, defying gravity on the cliffside. It's remote, it's raw, and it's real. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. Now we just need to find a flat spot, pitch a tent before the sun disappears, and soak in the silence. Because in the places like this, the silence says more than the words ever could.
Bushcraft? Well, I don't really know what bushcraft actually means. So, this is sorcery. The ancient charcoal with the mysterious.
Oh, yo. Yeah, you gargle dyan and wash your face.
Okay. Got cool coffee.
It's cold, yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe like 15.
Probably maybe.
A lot of people there. Jebel Akhdar is on the other side.
One.
Behind.
Looks like the moon over here.
Hmm.
It's like if there was no trees, and then like it was like a little bit foggy there, it would look like the moon.
Yeah. What a relaxing night, huh? Last night.
Even though it was cold, we got to get warm with our blankets.
Do you know how much we travel from Dubai?
I don't keep track of how many kilometers, but yeah, pretty far, very far.
From Dubai to the entry point is about 8 hours. Yeah. From home to Al Ain border, 2 hours already. And then from the border to the entry point of Bar Al Hikman, it's about 6 hours, I think. Yeah, about 6 hours. And then off road for 50 kilometers. That was about an hour, I think. And it was dark, so dark. We were like driving in the moon.
Yeah.
I hold on to these moments with John tighter than anything because deep down, I just want to be the father I never had.
This wasn't just a road trip. It was a memory we'll hold forever. Because in the end, the real adventure wasn't the places we went. It was the bond we built getting there. Hello, Taya. If you're watching this, we're in Jebel Shams right now. We're in the mountain. You're too lucky that you have that dog pet. And now we're here in the mountain. You see the cool view? Yeah, you can't see that.
This trip wasn't just about the roads we took or places we camped. It was about presence, about slowing down, disconnecting from the noise, and reconnecting with each other. In the stillness of the nature and the challenge of the journey, we found something far more important: bonding, understanding, and love. That's the real adventure.
Okay. They're all hairy, yeah?
Yeah, they're all hairy goats.
Maybe
Yeah,
because
they have their.
also to be. We have a squeaky jeep.
Yeah, it's like a dog toy.
To me, it's not a jeep. It's not squeaky. If there's no squeak, it's not a jeep. We'll come this side. Take a video. Come out then.
Let me just. These are.
Wow. That's awesome.
There are bushes there.
We took a moment at the rim of the mountain, just the two of us, standing on the edge of the world. If you made it this far into our overlanding adventure, thank you. This project with my son means a lot to us. So if you enjoyed the ride, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in our journey. More trails, more moments, and more stories coming soon.